go live. Am I live? I don't know. Am I live or am I not live? Hello. Can people hear me? Can people see me? And does this work? Where can people see me? Can people see me on Twitch? Not yet. Oh god. I have too many things open. Alright, so YouTube's already here with me. That's good. Now we just need to get the Twitch folks in. Maybe? Hopefully? Good morning. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I've replaced Marnix. He didn't want to. No, I asked if I could because I wanted to have a stream and this is the moment I could have one. But I have multiple outputs. Oh wait, do I press start on Twitch? Oh, did something happen on Twitch? Maybe. I'm gonna go to Fight Me Games. Just check them out. Start watching. Oh, I am live on Twitch, I think. I'm gonna stop my sound so I don't have duplicate sound. Yeah, just I added an oh god, I added an arrow just so it's clear. Wait, no. So it's clear. It's not Marnix. I spent about 5 seconds doing that arrow and then more time on actually creating doing it in OBS. Can people test? Wait, social stream ninja is not working yet. Oh, damn it. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Wait, Streamlabs. How do you work? Maybe I have to update the session. No, I do not. Oh, hello. Although it's possible sometimes it needs a bit of time to for the social stream to catch up. Test. I hope. But yeah, hello. We'll wait for social stream to catch up. Hopefully we get a chat up here above me. Until then, I'll make do with YouTube Studio. But yeah, I'm here. Marnix isn't. I'm gonna play some video games. Some of your newer Next Fest titles. I put them on a little wheel. I didn't really filter them. I went through and gave it like basic criteria because there were some online games where it's like, oh yeah, this is co-op party game. It's like, I'm alone. I'm not gonna be able to test that. So, and some walking sim like games where it's like, oh, get intrigued into the story and such. And again, it's a game I won't be able to do it justice on this Next Fest stream because we're going to be trying to do quite a few games. So I filtered it out a tiny bit. There were some games that I looked at and I was like, oh, if I saw that on my Steam store, I would probably open it and potentially even wishlist it because those are my type of games. But we'll see if they're any good, of course. Right. So yeah. Alessandro hype. Okay. Why is my stream monkey not working? I select live source. Oh, maybe I need to. Aha, wait. Activate selected. Aha, that's one. Activate source, that's two. All right, I think I have everyone. Oh yeah, there's someone in the channel. It's awkward pointing at this like just in the air. It's like, look up there. Yeah. Let me know whenever I like do an oopsie and start sharing the wrong screen or like you don't see anything anymore because scuff streaming. That's me. I'm not used to this. Probably won't be for quite a while. But hello everyone. It is me, William, not Marnix, as name tag indicates. So yeah. Right, from now on I should have stream coming in. Can my folks over on Twitch send something to see if that works? Will mix. Yes, we will become one. But yeah, when I get confirmation from Twitch that chat's also synced, and I'll be able to get going. I think I threw about 15 games on a wheel. We'll see which ones I get to do, which ones I won't be able to have time to. Sorry if I don't have time, don't get around to trying a game. Don't hold it personally. Sorry if I blitz through your game. I'm gonna be trying to not spend too much time on a single game because there's so many games. Also, I'll be approaching this as a gamer because I have quite a bit of background in gaming as well myself, not just making games, and I'll likely be approaching this to actually play games. I do not see Twitch come in. Let me check. What is? Do I need to do something special for Twitch? What is this? Let me check. Visibility settings, additional settings for this source. Sign in. Do I have to sign in? Oh, let me pop that into a different one. I need a browser. Sorry, I'll be right back to you guys. I'm gonna just log in quickly and copy username, copy password, log in. Your browser is not currently supported. Well, I guess I'm not logging in. I'll have to spend some manual time on the Twitch chat then, I guess, because it's not wanting to show it. Wait, reload the source. Did that do anything? Stop and close, sign in. It's like, oh yeah, sign in. Oh, this browser isn't support. It's like, okay. So that's kind of a bummer, I would say. Well, yeah, we'll see. Maybe if Twitch. We're patient, chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, my boys. I'll keep you open on my second tab. I'd say tell me to look at the Twitch chat, but you know, you'll have to ask me through YouTube to look at the Twitch chat. I'll try my best. I'll keep it open on my other screen. I don't know why it's not working, but someday I'll have Marnix help me set this actually up, or Thomas, and actually get this working. They're not second-class citizens. They can't help it. But yeah, people have been sending messages. I should probably read them now before I get back to it. Okay. Yes, I am playing your games. Do you guys gonna make these gameplays until end of next fest, or maybe? Depends. Maybe there's another stream tomorrow. Definitely not for me. Maybe Marnik streams tomorrow. Maybe not because it's weekend. We don't know yet. Maybe there's a Sunday surprise. Sunday surprise stream. Maybe there isn't. We usually decide on the spot, kind of. It's possible Marnik streams on Sunday and then I also stream on Sunday. Who knows? It's kind of the fun part about him being in Japan and me being here. We can actually just do multiple time zones and we cover for everyone. But yeah. Hello, Annie, once again. When train game, I don't know. If people do it, I mean, I don't think there's a train game in there. So yeah, words. I'm gonna open chats a tiny bit more so I can actually see. Can I pop this out? No, collapse. I don't want to collapse this. Can I pop out the Twitch chat? Pop out chat. Yes. Welcome to the chat room. Okay. Right, I've got a big ass chat window for Twitch and then a big ass window for YouTube. I'm gonna line them up on my other screen. I'm doing things on my other screen, so I'm not just talking and not doing actually anything. Right, I'm gonna grab the wheel. I put the wheel somewhere. Oh, here it is. As you can see, I just threw some games on now. I think there's 16 entries. I'm gonna spin the wheel. I've got them all installed. I'm gonna click play. Maybe go to the store page a bit. I don't know how Marnix did these. I was not around the last few weeks, last week, so I'm just gonna go. If people have questions about me, Bite Me, Marnix, Thomas, the Lost Boy Jamie or something, feel free to ask them. About games in general, feel free to ask them. About the game I'm playing, again, feel free to ask them. If you have a question, ask them, and I'll see whether I answer, of course. Yeah, so yeah, Seamus just Seamus Streamlabs is on you. Don't use that word. That's a naughty word. We are safe space here. But yeah, Sinker Sound, which ironically I think is actually, yeah, it's a fishing game. We're starting off with a fishing game, guys. Yeah, cute girl, catch fish. I mean, that's what people say is key to a successful game, right? Right? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Oh wait, it's already being. I only need to update it. So yeah. Game is not in the list. The office. I'm sorry if it isn't. I didn't grab all the games. It kind of depends as well whether playability. But again, I already found 16 games, a lot to put on the list. But who knows? Maybe we do with Shim another day. It's at some phone. First got Thomas and now Marnix. Should be more careful in traffic. I feel this is Bite Me lore. I do not pay attention to the Bite Me lore. I work. But yeah, it's just like the good part is I will never be hit by a car because I don't actually drive. So, woo! Also won't be the driver to someone only because I didn't get hit by the car. But yeah. My game's not in concerned games. Could you recap us on your current games in the works? We're currently working on Age of Rob. I don't know how much of these are said actually, but it's like a COD Zombies game and a Maid Cafe Simulator, which I know the name was already dropped from this game. That's what we're currently working on. Still quite a lot of work to do. I hope the moment we can actually show something, we'll have a live stream in Marnix. Yeah, thank you for subscribing, Silang Shu. I hope I did not butcher that name. How is Thomas? Thomas. I actually haven't talked to him this week at all, so I don't know how Thomas is. I assume he's alive and working, so he better be. But yeah. Right. Demo. I love the smooth animation, smooth music. Always like checking the options. The taps are a bit finicky. No, I think I understand, but it's a bit weird, the tabbing. And I also kind of find it funny. I was like, video control, rhythm, accessibility has just about no settings in them, and then you've got like audio. But hey, I like options. So you gave options. This is a weird resolution though. It's because it's windowed likely. I'm gonna keep it windowed. Allows me to easier to alt tab. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I hope to help you stay safe. Start credits. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna dive in. I regret nothing. Would you like to skip prologue and tutorials? Yes, I'm a gamer. I'm sorry, Dev. Is the Dev in chat? If the Dev is, I'm sorry for skipping your tutorial. I hope you can forgive me. What do you want? How to catch high quality fish. Today to source this random this way to make sure we'll be able to get high quality one of most common simply perfect attention in fishing. Okay. Hi. Hi. We are her feet on land. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Dev is in chat. Okay, so wait, who is Dev? Is Good Games Dev then? Jaffe. You're gonna regret skipping. Well, I'm a gamer. Oh, okay, I already already died. Yeah. I have binoculars. Bait is required. Streamer bait. Okay, I should have. I'll do a tutorial. Yeah. We like to skip prologue tutorials. Yes, I'm a game. No. One day I had a dream. I had the voice of a mermaid calling for me. I like the art. Weirdly enough, I like the art. It's simplistic, but it's good simplicity. Like the drawings, they're simple, but not stick figures. Better than what I could draw. So visually, I'm kind of enticed by the game. It's not a high fidelity game, but it doesn't have to be. I think it has its charm. Hi, Carbon Goal. Oh god. Do you have system options? Can I mouse look sensitively turn that down a bit? It's still pretty high. I'm not gonna blame the game for that one because I just played an absurdly high DPS. Try fishing first until you rest. Okay. Press F to look at fishes in the water. That's a fish. Pick it up on a small pick and use small. Pick up. Okay. Ha! Alright, wait, what, whoa. Okay. Fish seems impossible to catch. Fluorescent has been a long trip after all, okay. I don't have more bait. Okay, no context, only mechanics, I'm a gamer. Oh, why thank you. Camera, hi Marnix, you're looking way better than today than usual. Oh, why thank you. Japan's doing me well. I wish I was there. Go to bed. A bed. Yes. A bed. Ah yes, this is dirt. Hi, not Marnix. Hi, not Marnix. Right back at you. I don't understand this. It's possible you will be able to follow them. Would you like to start a rhythm calibration? Sure. Rhythm on the world. Input rhythm calibration start. I am not good at rhythm games. I wasn't aware this is going to be this much of a rhythm game, but we'll see how it goes. But it's bad. Yeah, it gets okay. So now, well, it feels like the Kingdom Hearts opening sequence. It's like, oh, I'm in a dream world. The world's going to end. Okay, identify fish. It is fish. I throw bait. I wait until the... Okay. Ah, and now I can see the beat. Okay, wait. Wait, hold and release the beat of the police. I don't know. I was not reading this. I was already looking. You should probably hide this UI until you've actually done this, because I was looking at this, trying to hit the beat, and then I was actually clicking through the tutorial. Wait. Because it's a bit... Okay, I think I'm starting to understand. You have to click the beat the moment the beat starts, and then you have to release on sync with the beat as well. It's what I understood, but it's not a good onboarding right now. Because it kind of like, this should have been shown before this, because you shown both at the same time and it's confusing. Too much, okay. Okay, and so it's like level 1, it's like I do this and it's a short one. Okay. Do you actually understand? Okay, I understand. Okay, I think I understood it by now, but it's not the best type of onboarding, as in the tutorial should be shown first. It's also very something I agree with, this official feed for a rhythm game. It's a rhythm game, but then you have to like, here's your rhythm. Like, if the rhythm game is such an integral part of the game, you probably want this part to be larger. Because right now it's like, what is this? This is like 1/100 of my 1% of my screen only. Like 2% of my screen is this. It should be it should be larger, more in your face maybe, and also maybe need for tutorial like slow down the beat for introduction. Although if this is the only type of beat in the game, it can also be more off-putting to have like a different beat style just for the tutorial. But yeah, okay, I think I understand. See this bar here, this is your tension bar. If your tension is too hard, too low, it will break the cost fish. Too high or too low, because it will break the cost fish to escape. In other words, in order to maintain the tension, you have to reel it. This is not what you said before. This is not in other words. This is something else you're saying here. If you're fishing, the tension will slowly dropping. Also spell check your thing. When you're fishing, the tension will slowly dropping. It's not grammatically correct. When you reel, you will pull the tension back up. Reeling by hold and release mouse to the beat to control the tension. Try and maintain the tension for a while. It's also weird in a rhythm game not to have to do the beats. It's weird because I have to sync them to the beats, but I can't actually keep following the beat because I'm not allowed to do that. It feels kind of conflicting the design to me. So yeah, so actually the definitely like 120 BPM is quite high. I think I don't know music. I don't know music either. I'm not the music person, but yeah, I'm very much doing this visually. I'm not using the music because I do not work on beats. But I know to release at the beat and pick up at the beat as well. But it's conflicting because it's telling me, oh, this is a beat to follow, but you can't actually. If you are in sync with the beat the entire time, you're actually going to lose as well because you have to keep 5 passes. So I understand when the fish will be tired enough for you to follow. When you reel the fish, the amount of tension will rise the same amount regardless of level of reeling. The fish energy will deplete more if the level of reeling is high. And reeling is the circle, I think. Try to deplete the fish energy the longer you reel. So yeah, I want to try not just do once at a time, do a big one. Right, so small ones are good for a tiny bit of extra control, but you want to do big ones. Time for the next phase. Oh, what the hell is this? You can't catch fish by simply maintaining your attention all the time. Of course, when fishing, obviously the fish will try to fight back. Fish will try swimming in different direction and will see a pulse coming to the circle. Oh, so you're also trying to block using the shield. I think the beat is too fast for that. This is already an extreme beats per minute to work on, and then you have to do something else. I like the idea of doing multiple things at once, but this is too intense for most people at least. While also being able to do other things. Like, I feel it's very, like, if it's purely for hardcore people like that play these kind of games, sure. But then again, I also don't think it's like, it's people that are going to be playing this demo will likely be put off by this by now already. It's my idea, at least my thing at least. Sub-Zero Black, what is the spinning blue reticle? That's, I think, that what you have to use to block the incoming fish attacks. Or yeah, maybe so. Sub-Zero Black on Twitch comments instead it should be a growing ring from the center. Then when it overlaps with a large circle, you press the beat, so you can easily see it. Yeah, I think if, for example, if this was just like, can I actually options? Can I rhythm? I did an input calibration test and didn't save my input, or this is just. Can I just? No, it's probably not going to do much. Okay, but yeah, I feel the UI is like the UI for the UX isn't optimal. I think this needs to be represented quicker, better, because it's just, I don't feel this is the best way to do a beat system, especially if you're not allowed to click every time. It's also weird that you have to start on the beat. For me, I find it's like, you have to finish on the beat, sure, but the fact you have to also start to time yourself to starting on the beat is again another step extra. So yeah, other kinds like DDR is easy to understand, but this is a lot. I have no idea what Dance Dance Revolution probably. But yeah, Joyce or Diff, there's a lot at the same time. Even just one mechanic at a time. This could be an empty boss fight or something. Organic is just a different control scheme. It depends on how much, like, how accessible this game wants to be. Yeah, that's a good point. Gamero, the fish itself, top left, is also upbeat, I guess. That's a good point. It's like, it's not entirely following the beat, so this is like doing its own animation, not regarding the beat. You probably, like, you want to have as many animations and things synced up with the beat. So I guess I now do this. I like that it at least so shows you in which direction to go, but it feels like I'm playing Guitar Hero and Osu at the same time. Which again, I don't dislike the idea, but I feel this is a tutorial. This should not be tutorial difficulty. So yeah, understand it. You see, if you want to catch these spells, it will interrupt your healing. When you're healing it, you will also raise tension. So if you're healing, it's fatal if your tension apart. Stop use tension so much. You have to make sure this catches. You use a lot of words to say not a lot of things. Maintain your tension for a while. If you fail to catch pulse, your healing. If you fail to catch pulse, your healing can be interrupted. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if I can pass the tutorial. I do not have. Why is this tutorial? The tutorial. I feel it might be me, but is it because I put the offset all the way on? Because I was clicking the moment the bars reached the thing, and it was not considering. But I don't think it's input offset that it needs. Like, I think that might probably be the reason why it wasn't working, but I'll also don't restart the tutorial, just let me keep trying, because now I need to click through all of this again. This is not a good tutorial. Yeah. Is it definitely chat at all? If so, I think it might be worthwhile giving an example of how to fix this. How I would approach this text is don't. I feel you use like 4 text boxes per tutorial step. but each text box more or less says the same thing. So I would just combine it into one text box that you can just keep going at all times, and you don't need to focus and click through it. You can just have the text box be there and like step for step condense what it actually is, because every sentence seems to kind of say the same as the previous sentence, but just in different words. Which you just want one direct way of like, this is how it is, and not try to like, so basically this. So what that means is this. No, you just need to say what it means directly and not give first a confusing one and then a thing. Yeah, sorry for the music. I'm gonna give it a few more goes, but I might need to give. Gonna see if I can get. I'm gonna see if I can try and get through the tutorial, but it's the beats per minute is too high for also having the OSU system. So yeah. Yeah, maintain tension. If you as Gerard said, this like the box right now should just say maintain tension. If you don't catch the pulses, your reeling is interrupted. That's all it needs to say. But the thing is, you're repeating on purpose. You want the players to understand, but you should be able to have the players understand it within like 1 or 2 sentences. What you're doing is by repeating it, you give a lot more information than is needed, and you're more likely to overwhelm people with like, oh, all the things I need to remember, while it boils down to like, oh yeah, catch the pulses, else they interrupt you. So you don't want to, you want to condense it. So yeah, but yeah. For me, the issue is also I'm a very visual person, so I can't do those two things at the same time. I'm a very visual person, so I'm focused on the little part in the middle. I'm gonna give it one more go. Oh god. I don't like that the tutorial is like, oh, you failed the tutorial, but the beats are still going to be coming because the fish escaped, but the beats are still coming, and you now have to click through the tutorial again, but the beats are coming. So if you click through an entire tutorial, you now, the fish starts again, the capturing starts again, but the old beats are still going to come. No, it's too much. Like, I understand this shows like the idea behind the game, but it's you're going to scare off most people from the get-go, including me. I'm going to stop because I'm not getting past this. I need to be able to log in, but I can't do that with you guys watching. Performance anxiety, as you know. But this is not a good tutorial in that it's too your quit button doesn't. Oh, your tutorial is still showing when I exit the main menu. That's a bug for you to log. You're welcome. But yeah, it's for a tutorial, it's too intense. You're going to scare off, like, you need to have people ease into it and like become better at the game. It's like, oh yeah, and I feel good. Right now it's like you first want to start with a little hurdle for the player to cross, and then a larger hurdle, and then the wall. You don't want the player to start and then immediately hit a brick wall. It's like, oh, but you can get past it if you become better. Well, yeah, but people are not going to stick around if like the first thing encountered is the brick wall, because they won't have the moments like, oh yeah, actually I understand this. Oh, I'm getting better. It's like, this is becoming better. It's you're going to scare off most people. Also, the main menu is now broken. After Alt F4. So yeah, I think, oh, that's the wrong one. My recommendation for you is work on onboarding. I don't think this should have been in the next fest yet, because I feel if you had this playtested before, I feel this should have like already popped up as a feedback point. And right now you've wasted your next fest entry on a very hard and not friendly tutorial. So, and you don't get a second Next Fest chance. So I feel it should not have been a part of this Next Fest. Yeah. That's yeah what I get what I got to. I'm gonna move to the next game. I spent way too much time on it. To sync up sound. I probably explains the sound in the title. I understand the sound, but yeah, I'm gonna just scroll for the next one. A playtester is not good. You need to have like, is a playtester someone that plays like Osu or Guitar Hero or something? Then it's probably not a good sample to take him. It's like, oh, but he passed it. Well, yeah. If I get a world record player, if I get the guy that like, oh, let me solo her from Elden Ring, if I get him to play my game and he can pass it, that's not a good that's not a good sample point to say like, oh, but my game is, you know, like he managed to pass it. Yeah, but you want to have a general population be able to pass it. At least I assume. That's of course going with the idea of, with the assumption that you want to make a commercial game and have people be able to play this and enjoy this. But yeah, it's you probably want to work on the onboarding and have it be more gradual. The next one, Thysiastery demo. Lucas, Marnix had enough demos of the last stream. I'm not sure what you mean with that. But yes, and any place but here suggests you need to get someone's mom to have a go as a playtester. Maybe not someone's mom, but at least like people you know, this is not their type of game. You want to have a sample of people that don't usually play this kind of game and get their opinion, because they'll be able to give that opinion of like, oh, but like, or you want to have, depending on what you, if you're going for a hardcore, like this is the player base I want, sure, keep going. But if you want to be like, I want to have as many people try this out and be able to play this, you want to have a sample of a group of people that do not usually play that type of game, because, so they don't have the pre-required knowledge of that about this kind of game, or like the rhythm feeling and such. I also admit I'm not a rhythm person. I played a few rhythm games, but I'm a bit tone deaf, so it's I know I'm an edge case on that one, but still you want to have like a group that does not usually play that, so you have like the general opinion of like feedback of the game. So Jack, if someone wastes their next fest chance, can they launch the same game on a new page for another chance? No. If you do that, you'll likely get in trouble with Steam, and understandably so, because what you're doing is creating a new Steam page for the same game, and you can't do that. Steam won't allow you to do that. They'll yeah, it wouldn't, yeah, it's likely a waste, and it wouldn't surprise if Steam would like do something against your account as well, because what you're doing is kind of scamming, because currently now you have two pages up for the same game. Like, don't do that. You should enter the next fest with a demo that you're like, that you know is polished. Can be bugs. If there are bugs, I don't think most people will hold it against you, as long as they're acceptable. It's like, oh, you missed a translation somewhere. That's not gonna ruin your game. Oh, you can't actually press the play start button. Yeah, that's gonna ruin your next fest. So you want to have like a polished experience, and one that just gives you a good feeling of the game. So your user experience should be good as well. So yeah, okay. Jack say def. I mean, the last game there were like two games. Also have a small but yeah, there's a lot of, we get a lot of games. So but yeah, this is Thysiastery, non-school dungeon type color game. So I'm gonna just click play. Fmall made with Unity. I'm gonna start like speeding up, because I feel like I'm getting stuck on a certain thing and just keep rehashing the same things. Sprite palette, dramatic. I like that, it's just dramatic. Yeah, master volume, frame rate, all the frames, VSync. I don't like VSync. Save settings. Um, Save settings should also close your settings menu. I like that it fades in. I find it a bit slow. It's cool for the first time, and then it's like, oh, get on with it. So yeah. Also, yeah, master volume not 100%. Everyone's ears likes that. I'll still put it a bit lower. Jumbly Dev on Twitch. Hi, I'm new. What's good? Hello. The games are good, and I just play games. Yeah. Begin. Let's see. Difficulty selection: slumbering, conscious. Normal monster scaling is small and permanent. So it's like the typical where it's like you can modify your difficulty as well. Yeah. Lucas streams with demos will continue through Fest, maybe. Early, but I know I won't be able to stream tomorrow. Maybe Marnix does. Maybe me or Marnix streams on Sunday. We don't know. Right. Welcome to the demo of Thysiastery. You're in control of a party with Brandon, lost in the labyrinth. Use WASD to move your party. Q and E to turn. Time does not pause while you idle. When you take action, including movement, everything in the labyrinth takes action as well. You can enter or exit combat mode by pressing tab. Interact with interface with the amount of WASD space. And please. WASD space. You can exit the Should you want to review this, press OK. This is good for a next Fest demo, I think. It's better if you don't need this, but I think this is acceptable in next Fest demo where it's just like, look, this is the game. Go with it. Seamless and played a bit like an old Amiga dungeon RPG. Yeah, this there's a dungeon game. I don't know the name of it anymore, but there's like Legends of Grimrock. Yeah, Legends of Grimrock. This is what I first think of is Legends of Grimrock, which is again also based on those old Amiga dungeon RPGs. Yeah, you turn around. It's like you move on the grid. I interacted with the campsite. Aha. Okay, so allows me to progress. So basically save points. It's not Marnix your adventure journey. It's not Marnix your legal name. It's my illegal name. Yes, Legends of Grimrock. I played the first game. I don't know if I fully completed the second game. I don't remember. I know I completed the first game fully. Is the lobotomize an attack to the head that may impair the target's intent. I like this game already. Okay, I can't. I wanted to attack the barrels. But yeah. Is the death in chat? I should ask that. I'm just gonna continue exploring. Oh, glowing. Oh, that's an enemy. Attack. Weakness. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep attacking. Front row, back row. Okay, so you can only attack the front row. Weakness. Yeah, just. Oh, that was it. That was combat. But yeah. Spellbinding games. Hope you're well today, William. Thank you. I hope you are too. The game looks nice. It's definitely I think it's winning on the fact that it uses it uses a very the colors are very it uses a good color palette. That are the words I was looking for. So it seems to be pretty straightforward. It's like it's not doing too fancy, and I think it works for itself. It's cauterized. I'm gonna lobotomize it as well. Oh yeah, it's that. Alright, easy gamer. Yeah, and now I just look for open. Okay, that's locked. Oh, call. Oh, that was kind of surprising. Interact. Your partner seems are still alive. Talk. Break them out. They join your group. Hey, Rex is joined. Who is Rex? What does Rex do? Rex is a wastelander thug, a bayonet and clothes. Alright, I'm gonna put him on the back row. Alright. Yeah. First time chat, Uploaders 420. Hey, I have a surreal liminal space of type demo next of you into that type of stuff at all. There should be on YouTube at least. I don't know about Twitch, but there should be a link in the description that allows you to. It's a Google form where you can send in your Steam Next Fest demos. I don't know if we'll be able to get around to it, but if you go through that channel, else in our Discord, Marnix usually does some demo testings and such. I might also do some at times, so we might be able to play around then. Definitely try to sign up your games through there. Yeah. Oh, I opened it. Okay. Oh, there's an enemy here. Lobotomize once more. Attack. 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 Easy. Oh, I leveled up. Taunt. Die hard. Oh, call. Yeah. Pretty much, it's a dungeon crawl. I don't think much needs to be said about that. Feels well. The only thing I would say is it feels a bit. There's not much. Alright, it's okay. It feels a bit. There's not much direction in which way you have to go. It's again, to be fair, that's also a selling point for these kind of games. But maybe for a Depth Fest demo or something, you want to have a smaller area and more condensed, more linear, just to like get the people understanding all what I'm doing, what is going to be the game around. I feel this might be the type of game where you want to make a specific demo level. Is my opinion, I think. Direction definitely the only thing sounds out from pellets damage with sprite red. It could only be a bit more muted red. Yeah, up here. Yeah, the red jumps out of it. Could be like more of these kind of color. I agree, but it's also very clear like, oh, this is damage now. So, Rowan, I'm telling you, what do you think of the game? I think this is your cup of tea now. Yeah, like this would be the type of game I could play, because I have played these kind of games before. Oh god, there's another one. Can you just ignore him? The only thing I am missing, or like I feel is lacking, is like interactivity with the environment, which I don't know if it's me, or like maybe it's not used to these kind of genres or something. But I feel there's a lot. There's not. This could be the kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, now press this button, like this stone on here, and it's like something opens up. It's possible it's in the game, of course, but this feels like you could add interactivity quite easily for something like this. I'm just gonna try and kill this person. I mean, friendly, give him a hug. But yeah, right now I'm just walking out. Oh, suddenly Cthulhu. Oh, look, he has a little smile. He's just happy. But it's the only thing I'm lacking is context for the game. You kind of get dropped into the game and go have fun. It feels there's not much storytelling yet, or I have somehow skipped over it. That's also possible, of course. But yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna look at the end of this hallway here, see where I can get to. Oh, I found the next floor at least, I guess. Right, that's a good point I edited on, I guess. I mean, the game plays solid. I think they've really nailed down their niche. Well, not the niche genre. It's pretty reminiscent of the genre. It's not a it's not a common genre, so I don't think you need to be like, oh, this is a very unique mechanic suddenly and such, because it's not. There's not many games like these as far as I know. The only thing I would suggest is like look into environmental things. Right now it's just like you move and you attack. Let me interact with the environment. Like, oh god, that's a boss I think. Like there's a thing behind it. Like allow me to click it. Like, oh, there's some dirt. Like allow me to fight, like enter combat and break this wall because this is like a weak wall. Give some hints that this is a weak wall. There's Zelda secrets. I think this is a lot of what you can do a lot of secrets with this kind of game, interactivity, and I feel right now that is lacking. It's more of just like this is combat. But yeah, so yeah, spellbound against is Thuluk. Thuluk's cheerful cousin. Oh, bless him. Some human voice tones would help, like an R. Yeah, maybe voices, but as an indie dev, I also know voices aren't always that easy. Then again, you have like common just asset packs for like the typical attack grunts and such. Dark Jeff maybe kind of measures this, but I feel like it looks relatively easy combat-wise. Well, yes, but there were difficulty options, so I assume this is like the kind of thing. Not sure if this is actually a roguelite or not, but there were difficulty options, so you could like make it more difficult and such. Oh, poor Hex. Well, I'll put him out the front. He'll be fine now. Spellbinding. Been a while since I've played one of these. I think the last couple were web-based. Yeah, I think the last ones I've played was Legends of Grimrock 2. But yeah, I agree with Jerox Jeff. Like, maybe it could be a bit clearer when the character's on death's door. I did not notice he was on death's door at all, so I'm now gonna put him at the front. I feel this is a boss battle. Okay, use item. Okay, I don't know how I picked up these items or not, but sure, attack. Critical, hell yeah. Attack, I don't have much TP, which I assume is just mana. I just attack. Oh, I can move them during combat, okay. Attack. And this is acting turn counter. Okay, understand. But yeah, it's a bit basic because it's a lot just clicking attack. I don't know if there are shortcuts. There might be. If there are, good. Party as a turn order, infinite cap, changing all basic movement. Doesn't really say anything. This could do something with like, because right now I need to click him, so I have to keep moving my mouse over and over. Like, this is something I think could work with like shortcuts to like quickly just attack something, because I can't do anything else anyway. Poor Jin. Critical. Yeah. GG. Yeah. See, I'm guessing not many have played the AD&D series in the Adventure D&D Dungeons & Dragons series in the 90s, I assume you mean. I have not. I have played a lot of old games, but I'm also only barely from the 90s myself, so... but yeah, it's... Because someone asked, like, as you can see, you've got, like, difficulty selections, you can add, like, extra modifiers for it and such. For me, it lacks a bit of... You don't need a story, but I do feel you need a bit of a plot. Like, just... Here's a bit of rope. This is why you are here. This is how you have to go. Like, why are you doing this? What is this? Maybe even just for the demo of, like, something just more descriptive. But I mean... The game's solid. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry for the sudden cutaway in stream, but hello. Here's a cat. He was at my door. Say hi. Bye. Bye. I'll open the door for you again, so you can also like come in the attic. Have fun. Sorry. I'm back. Sorry, cats. Yes. The cat is also not Marnix, correct? But yeah, I think the game is solid. I'm not sure how wide-reaching of an audience it'll be. Wait, this game is released. Release date 14th of February 2025. Oh no, this is a demo page. I'm not used to the new demo things yet. Okay, no. The demo released on 14th February. They only just joined the next fest. I feel it could be a bit more onboarding, but generally, the people that play these kind of games will dig this. I think it's a dungeon crawler through and through, but it's not a populated genre. So, and the art style is consistent. I like the art style. It's because it seems different color palettes for different types of floors as well. So it's like the green foresty magic garden thing. Yeah, I think this has good potential. So let me check. Most of the recent chats are just like cat. Yes. I'm gonna just continue the next one. I don't know if the dev was in chat, but I liked the this. I liked it. It's something I would play. Basically, on my scale, it's just like, would I play this? Yes or no? This would be a definite yes. Not that I have the time, of course. So let's see what's next on store. On Steam. Yeah, Ashes of Morgravia, which is another game I would just. It's a tactical card battler game. That's all the way up my alley. That's all I can say. I play these kind of games. The thing is, I play these games times a dozen. The downside is, of course, it's very populated genre. So, yeah, I'll just play it, get to it. We'll see where we end up. Got to play some games.
It started when the gods
Voice
fell,
acting.
and the well of origin awoke.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not gonna spend time on voice on cutscenes. I got to play games. Want to play games. Yeah, yes, voice acting. Master volume is always. This is a weird one. Master volume is 100%, and then music's 29%. What are these values? I'm more upset right now. I would rather have all of these be 100%. So that's a choice of things. I'm just gonna get the party started. We'll see how it goes. The Arbiter. Let's go. You can control how you feel the battlefield from moving camera. Next, I like the tutorial already. It's just like straight to the point. This is something. Go. In Ashes of Morgravia, on Master 2, you need decks, stride deck for movement, position, classic for combat abilities, second sides abstract facing every round. So they split up combat and movement. Normally games usually have like, oh, you can move and then also do actions during that movement and such. But here they have like an explicit move and action phase. Or like movement is separate from the actual movement phase. Okay, select a preview, click on the card in your hand. Wait, so movement action points. Start of each action point card, because you can AP at the start of each phase with a maximum AP per cap. Okay, so it's a mana system, energy system. I choose aggressive tokens, intent. That's nice to have intent. Right, it's pretty straightforward. So this is now the movement phase. So I don't have to act, like I don't actually directly attack, but this allows me to just move. I move here, and also in 12 block. I'm going to get a bit of mana, and also going to draw some cards. Deal 9 profane and 9 whole damage in melee range. I'm just also going to might him. Okay, end phase. Okay, and then everything I throw will get thrown away into the... Okay. I understand. Easy game.
The air is still, thick with the scent of old wax and stone. In the center of a broken cathedral of dreams, veiled statues line the walls.
I can't read well. So you've got quests
indistinct
to do things, which is kind of
figure
part.
sits motionless beneath the...
Confirm. So yeah, so this is typical battler game. You choose your path. Your lines aren't a bit overlapping here, but I think it's pretty straightforward so far. Oh yeah, attack of opportunity even. Then buff intent defensive. I'm gonna stand to that. Next to that guy. I'm gonna smite him. Oh, I don't have any. Whoops. Yeah, it's very polished so far. I mean, it's straightforward, polished game. I don't think much needs to be said about it. I'm not sure about the two phases yet, but that might be me. Can I see how much movement he still has? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna eat my face now. It's pretty straightforward. I'm not entirely sure. Like the phase. I just repeat myself, but it can lead for some interesting ideas. Just attack. I still block up. Do I draw my Rosemary's? Yes, perfect. Can I finish it? Yes. Easy. I feel that the last attack should have some more feel behind it, because right now it's like you click and it's just black screen. It's done. Probably want to have that bit more gradual. But I do like it. Let's see, 5 holy heal. Profane. Right, that's pretty straightforward. Did I not get an item now? Okay, wait. Also, it's not like you have to wear this, it's just these are your items and your buffs now applies. Okay. That's a lot of boys. Gonna see what I can grab. Can I kill this guy in one go? I can't. That's sad. But this is fine because I think one will move here, hopefully. Yeah, and now this guy won't be able to do anything. Calculated. Okay, so he moves away. Yeah, I didn't get attack opportunity because he had to use the card for it. Debuff. He's gonna go for hits. I don't want to get attack of opportunity on me. Have to block up. Poke now. Shot me. Okay. Probably finish this even. Damn it. I should have. Is there no reroll? No? Okay. Some games allow you to reroll. Wait, what does this source? Okay. I hope like there was a way to undo, but it doesn't seem. Okay. Buckle up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm gonna finish this fight and then move on because I think it's polished. The art is like okay, it's you can see the draw, but it has its charm. It gives like, as Jeroxatev says, like very Dungeons and Dragons vibe. It gives that tabletop vibe with it, and the cards are animated, which I actually like. It gives a bit more life into the scene. Can I move? And I cannot move as well. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's very straightforward. Right. Multi-phase. First, I'm gonna increase my might, and I'm gonna draw some cards. Attack him. Get blocked. Ready for the next round. That's a tanky boy. Oh, jeez, can't stop tanking. Why did I move? Probably because I was clicking, but it should not make me move. Because I feel like that the turn was still rotating and it should have a debounce time, is my opinion. Right, block. Oh, turn. It's just not the most riveting of combat, but hey. Again, because I was clicking for the next turn and it made my character move. You want to have a debounce. I want a debounce time on that. That's why it's like I'm just wasting now. Yeah. I mean, the game's solid. It plays well. Like for tutorial, like for demo wise, this is polished. Like I didn't see any obvious bugs. That's like the feedback of the movement and such, but it feels good. I could see myself play this more. UI is also pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think I much need to. I think it's one of the more polished games. Seems very like there are some polished games on here at least. That's nice. Just gonna move to the next one. I don't know what to say on it. It's. I'm not good at cracking down games if they're good. So if you provide a good game, it's a good game. Not more needs to be said about that. Runa Illustra. Let's see. Runa Illustra. Magic, draw magic, create your own spells, basically. Seems like the kind of system. Short standalone level design specifically for this experience. Oh. See, this is what I meant, like, for a demo, for a next fest demo, you could do something like this. I know it costs more time, but it allows you to, like, showcase your game without needing to, like, rush through things or, like, have, like, over-explain things. I see the dev is in the chat, so that's nice. Zari. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, always check settings first. It's very stylized. I would align these so that window modes, like left here, window mode, resolution, global illumination. Also, the buttons are already here. Just, I find that a weird one. Resolution is also not that. The drawing graphics won't apply. Confirm. VSync, I don't want VSync. Right? Yeah, this works. I think you can also keep the buttons in. Because like if you've got video selected, keep the video button in, but like make it a different color so you can see like, oh, I'm already on that tab. But yeah, you've got options. You've got rebinding. You're already ahead them more than most games. Oh, and as Jarek said, Dev recommends look into a dyslexic option if you have time and are capable of doing it. Because some games also it's harder to do dyslexic font and such. Oh, it's not dyslexic font, but it's a simple font. The option is already like you can already make this more easier. But yeah, for the bookmarks right now, this feels weird. Yeah, that and just alignment, because this feels shoddily put together. Like the buttons aren't perfectly aligned, but these should also, like, look at how much space there is. And then it's just like here, just in one spot. So I think you want to just give your UI a pause. I like the styling, it just needs a little pause of like a bit more UX. In my opinion, once again, my humble opinion of many games. Hey. Alright, new game, I'm just gonna dive right in and get to playing. Magic. You're a lizard, Harry. Oh god. Sensitivity. Oh god, no motion blur. Why is motion blur a slider? That's the first time I saw motion blur be a slider, I think. Oh god, that's still so sensitive. White. Yellow. Right. Tutorial. Throughout the world you'll find panels like these. Use open doors, activate magic colors of the symbols to the color bar. The background behind each symbol shows its current color. Each symbol is linked to an object nearby. Find and use spells to change color. The color spells first to draw them, stab. Need to call spells. For each spell you've unlocked, click on the drawing pattern. That was a perfect triangle. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, GTA also had motion blur sliders, I think. Well, yeah, but that's GTA, so GTA has everything. Except the PC launch. Correct ones will be saved. Confirm. Right. Is it? Are there leaves beneath that? Sorry, I'm just looking at the leaves beneath the candle. Oh yeah, it's just neat. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that needs to be yellow. That's white. No, that wait. No, that's already done. Wait. Red. Oh wait, no. So so those two need to be red. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay. Hi, Uthon. Okay. So I just to go through there. I need to make this green, but I can't do that yet. So first I need to go there. So I turn that red, so I can go in here. Do a new spell, which I assume is okay. I thought Earth, but it also works. Wait, so okay. Since single-use fire, I can also just. How do I do them? Confirm. Okay. I have to scroll and then okay. I got this. I understand. So first you have to select the slot you want your spell to be in, and then go to it. Slowly for rudely walking away. I quickly have to shut the door. Wait, no. Confirm. Okay. It feels a bit. The UX feels a bit finicky. I think I can make it a bit. Have it be a bit worse. Sorry. Just have it be a bit more streamlined, because I know it's a lot of fiddling, clicking around for like, oh, I want to actually be in a different slot and such. Also feel I think this should not be a full screen. It should be an overlay in the middle, maybe even, so you can still see the scenery behind it and then draw over. I think This feels like like if this feels like a farmer that just woke up out of bed. It's like, no, where am I? Yeah. Yeah. I can now close this and right, so with wind spell I kept hold to charge. Right, that's open. And go in here. Get Kosfire. I also can turn that one here, which is the that sign. Open. I now need to be here, so can I? Oh, that's the wrong one. And now can I reverse this? Open this, yes. Turn that here. Turn on the candle. Very important. Which I don't know if there's a secret. There should be. If there's no secret, I'll maybe stand. Right? Is that? Oh. I have to go. My people need me. So yeah, it's sorry, it's sort of an isekai, but I'm not relating in the demo, which is understandable. It's a demo; it should just be straight to the point. I turn that. I have this. I assume this is water with freezing mist. That's close enough. Freeze spell. Because right now I overrode my fire spell. I would like it's a bit. My logical way would be I select a spell and then I select a slot and would go in. Now I have to redraw this and redraw the fire spell to get my fire back. And I feel I'll be doing this often. Where it's like, oh no, I actually overrode, and then confirm. This as well, where it's like. At this point, I think it might be more fun to have the spells be easy to draw, like the fire one, and you just like, oh, I want to cast this. You click a button, you draw the triangle, you cast a spell. I think that might be more fun because, well, more fun. So like that's what I think at least. But that can also be very fun. Oh, and now I can do that, keep it open, and now I turn around, right, and now I can close that one, easy. I'll turn on the candles. Alright, so that needs to be a red. Needs to be a red. Oh, I see box. Come back, box. Oh wait, I can freeze that. Push a box on that. Oh god. That's frozen, so I can walk through easy. I do like jerks to death, like in the lore course. Let's say I think that was a mechanic in the game, if I recall correctly. I know in the old Harry Potter games, you also had like the first time you learn it, the spell, you also have to like draw it often. It's like Wingardium Leviosa, and you just get stuck there. I mean, like I like that you have to draw the spells, but it feels sad that you don't have to draw the spells that often. I think you would have more of a, like, it'd be more unique to have to redraw that spell every so often. I'm gonna leave the demo here because I think we've gone through the talk of it. I like the idea of the spells and like the symbols behind it. I always find that interesting, runes and such, rune magic. And I feel you can capitalize more on it. Again, I don't know how far into the development you are, but I don't know this feels lacking. Also, the UX and the current state is also not nice because, as I said, it's like, oh yeah, I want to try a new spell. Okay, yeah, I'll try wind. Yeah, okay, I'll try a druid, confirm. And now it's already in that slot. I feel it'd be more UX-wise to like open the spell book, draw something, and then you select the slot it goes in. And I also don't think it should be an entire full screen thing. I think you can streamline this to be more into the world space. It's my opinion. George said that not Marnix is very efficient with getting through the games. Of course, I'm a real gamer unlike Marnix. Don't tell him, don't clip that. But yeah, apparently it's a cat memory game. I saw people talk about it. I've not tried it myself yet. Carbuncle, liking black and white. I'm not sure what you mean. I have played black and white, but it's been a long time. But yeah, it's. I mean, the game didn't crash. UX. But makes the drawing small. It makes it very difficult for some players to draw them. Does it need to be that large though? Because you can also like you can split up certain things and such. Because right now it's just a bit. It pulls you out of the game too much, I think. It's that's my opinion. Of course, you don't need to take my feedback up and like do with my feedback what you want, of course. But in my feedback, I would like not fully enjoy the game because I spent more time like going through it, everything. It is my suggestion. Yeah. Good luck with it at least. And also like look at the UI and such in general in like the main menu, so line it more out and such. Well, I'm spinning the next wheel, play another game. I don't know how many games does Marnix play on a stream, on the Next Fest streams. Because I could look it up, but I also don't care. Warbound. I've seen this boss. This is the Age of like I've seen this come across in Steam. It's the Age of War, like the classic Age of War game, like the old the Flash games. I mean, most people need to like this should still become a knowledge of a game. I hope, right? If there's a cat mermaid, just one. I'll need to go check out that cat mermaid now, don't I? Yeah, I don't know if the dev is in the chat for this one. Yeah, I'm just quickly checking in Discord. But yeah, I liked it, the concept. I think there's definitely potential with like the drawing of your magic and such. Not entirely certain about the execution yet, but there's definitely potential there, I would say. Alright, play demo. I didn't check. Okay, I can still check settings. I'm okay. Visuals. This is. I feel I feel the settings wasn't really ready for the demo at least. Also 30 FPS limit is certainly a. This is certainly a UI. Certainly inspired. Jarek said the pre-orders are like 5 to 6. So Marnix plays like 5 to 6 games, tries to boot like 10 for the Mario Godot games, just 2 more. I feel Marnix just installed something on his computer that when he boots a Godot game, it just crashes it. I feel that's a Marnix thing he would do. Who knows? The plot thickens. But yeah. Right. Play tutorial. I don't need a tutorial. I'm not sure how I can move my. I would like it if I can move the game using WASD. I can't. I have to use mouse. At least my mouse is confined to the window. Right. Just gonna start battling, I guess. Why did you just? Why did you just move past my? Oh, this is rough. I feel. What is he doing? What are they doing? Oh, definitely in chat, console games. My internet died just won't place my game. Haha. It just happens. Moonwalk in Star Wars. It. I feel the 3D part is actually making it more difficult, and the AI is. I don't think the game should have been Next Fest yet. Because. I assume that was my gold power, I think. Those guys are 0 health though. I don't think it's just destabilizing, but just the issue is the issue is a warrior and he just ran past an archer. So to me it's so I feel it's too early. I think like for this game. I don't think this game should have been Next Fest yet. Just for my first impression out of it, because oh, that's a third apparently. It's yeah. I don't know. It feels too. The AI is not there yet, and this game is based on AI because you have to rely on like you summon, you create units, you spawn them. That's all. But I think all like right now it's just they're not doing what I like. Look at this. How can I win the game when the enemy just does that? They just move past my units. I'm sorry, I don't want to come over too harsh, but my first impression is not good because the game is just the AI is not working. Like this feels too messy, which I know Age of War, the upside of Age of War I guess was the fact that like you had only one dimension, like 2 dimensions, so it's just left to right. But right now it feels the AI is not ready yet for a demo, because this just feels like what is this person doing? And it's not like, oh, this is like, oh, funny glitch, funny bug, visual feedback or something. No, it's just weird things are happening. I'm just spawning a few light warriors, and there's guys behind my spawn points, and they're not going to be attacked by the warriors because I don't know what this is doing. And this is not what. I've played a lot of Age of War, and this is not how I remember it, at least. It's the downside, I think, with games where you don't directly control your units, where it's like you spawn them and you can like indirectly control them. The downside to them is you need to have good AI, because if you can't directly control your units, the AI has to control those units, of course. But if your AI then does stupid things which make you lose, that does not feel good for a player. Because they'll be like, oh, okay, I just upgraded this, I guess. Oh, these are upgrades, I guess I can buy. I don't know how to back out of those, but you're very reliant on the AI to handle your units. But if they then do stupid things, then it feels unfair, because there's not much you can do. Also, those crossbows sound like guns. But yeah, this should not have been in the Next Fest, because this is like, if I play this like, oh, Age of War, yeah, I'm gonna play this, and I just see this, and I'm not even going to wishlist it. Might even go to my ignore file, and it's like, oh, this is not, like, this is very, very basic, and it's not something advanced that is breaking. It's just the basic AI pathfinding is already just struggling. Like, look, this again, and So yeah, I don't know. Midnight Moonlight Games. Can I add my game to this list? Not the game to the list I'm currently playing, but you can. There's a Google sheet form you can fill in to hopefully still, if you're in the next fest, to get your game played. Chances of that are low because the Nexus is nearly over, but you can still we'll still go through our Discord and like usually play some games every so often and such. But yeah. Would you say, Constantine, would you say it would be better to do it per unit control, or do I have code for that but haven't made live for this build? I don't think unit control needs to be there, because I think this is a part of the game of like Age of War. It's like you don't actually control your units, you spawn them if they go. So I don't think you need to be able to control your units directly, but your AI is not. It's not even the basic functionality of an AI. If it was just basic AI, it's like walk to the enemy that's nearest to your base, attack them, and then go to the next one. If that was the AI flow, it would already be better than what's happening here. That's at least like it's to me. It's the very essential basics of the AI that's missing, and I don't think doing unit control would make it better, because then it becomes more. Then you digress too much from the Age of War genre, and you become more. I don't know if it would. It could work, of course, but I don't think it would be necessarily be the right solution. But yeah, and UI is also something I think very is like yeah I don't yeah this one is just very easily thrown too quickly. I think this is just too soon. I think Next Fest you should have joined Next Fest with this, because it's like even this why if you have it something like this you probably should. Okay, I don't like it without, but some of these I don't know if these settings are actually doing anything, and to me it feels maybe the game. Yeah, it's just too early. Midnight Moonlight Games, like, oh, thank you, but I'm not part of Next Fest. I released my demo right after it started. I will check it. You then just post in Discord, improve my game. Eventually, maybe we'll get around to playing it. Sometimes Marnix does a call to action. It's like, oh yeah, just send us your game and we'll play it if there's a demo. This stream is mostly for Team Next Fest games. But yeah, it's. Hey William, hi. I feel awful targeted. But yeah, I like the little nod, but still, it's too rough. It's way too early. But yeah, even if they implemented like this why like at least hide the zeros in or something, and just have the sliders. That would be more preferred than having like zeros are like. This is just too yeah, too unfinished, and you can tell. And a Next Fest demo should not be an unfinished demo. It should be a polished state of the game. And if there are bugs, that's okay. Bugs always happen, but it should not. These are your first impressions that you're losing. Yeah, right. So yeah. Okay. I'll move on. So it was basically I think you could have waited for a Next Fest. In my opinion. I'm just repeating. Kamin. I don't remember what this is. Something with clicks. Kamin is a satisfying action game where you click unique keycap enemies in a fast-paced rhythmic battle. It supports both engaging survival-like and relaxed modes. Basically a video game ASMR. We'll see how that goes then. I don't know if Dev is in chat. Yeah. Right, sorry. I think I think they can use ASMR because that is satisfying. I also like that it's very... I like this. I'm not sure about if this needs to be rotating, but I do like... it feels good. I don't think much needs to be said about that. So these are just updates. I assume it's not a cash shop. Aw. I can't select the banana. I can't select the banana cursor. I am both happy and disappointed. Yeah, I think I'll just play because this is your opponent, Mr. Key. This game is touching all my buttons, unironically. It is like it's tongue in cheek. It's just satisfying. You can auto-click it by hovering it. Alright, this is an XP or profile to boost your experience. So it's a roguelike, it's a survivor-like in that aspect. You're in an upgrade point. And move the camera. Alright, so it's just a bit of an idler game maybe? I don't know if that's the right word. But it feels a bit of a combination of like an idler game combined with a survivor like. It's an elite key. Management for destruction and deal the most damage. So eventually they'll likely attack. Oh yeah, so these are doing damage to me by them being on the field. So it's not, you're not a direct entity in the field, but they will, like, you need to manage the enemies that are on the field so that you don't lose. Also like the onboarding, it's very just this just shows you, oh, this is what you need to look at. So yeah, you want to manage the amount of keys in the game. Can I just, I'll take him down. Just gonna quickly, wait, I didn't get XP for those. Oh, enemy is defeated. Okay, I didn't get XP. Okay, now I got an upgrade point, and I can now upgrade my tool. Okay, and these are like your weapons and survivor likes. Each point has a unique way from the you can roll. I would like some tool tips, because I don't know what this does. Oh, so this is just like it attacks in a row. The whip or whatever you want to call it in Fighter Light. It is satisfying, the key presses. It feels polished. I don't know if there's much to be said about this. It's good it's doing a good onboarding. The only thing is, I would say, is like, give me some extra, give me tooltips. This is a health deal. Close, please return later. Okay, so, oh, and now there's an enemy again, so I need to focus on that one. So basically it's a bit of manage the board. Make sure you don't lose. I don't think much needs to be said.
New 25 donation from Chompek. Totally not a bribe for playing my demo Cloudy with a chance of kitten's tongue poking smiley.
Lucas, sounds like good support on Ko-Fi. Oh, new $25 donation from Chompeki. Totally not a bribe for playing my demo. Cloudy with a chance of kittens. I don't know, is your demo in the next fest? Because it kind of feels voice and emotional. If it is, I'll give it a chance. I'll check on it after this. Wow. Rigged, I say. Right, I'm probably going to be losing because I should be storing those things, but it feels satisfying. I'm not sure how quickly it scales up and such, but I saw there. I'm gonna go to the main menu because I don't have time to keep playing this. Shop. But yeah, you've got upgrades, so you can like increase the game. This because replayability, and if you go to new game, I can also see the new worlds and such. So quite a few worlds actually, even. Chaos levels even. Oh, so you've got higher difficulty. So there seems to be a lot of content. Seems to be a bit of a slow burn start. But I think that's okay. I don't think it's a high action game, but that's fine. So yeah, I need to quickly check things on my other screen as well. But yes, so they need to go to Midnight Moonlight Games. 2 people move their wish list. I go search and punish them. Oh, be careful about that. But yeah, the amp on Twitch environment looks pretty good though. That's still for Warbound, I think you sent that message. The environment did look good. I liked the outline shaders and such, but yeah. Seems to be a use of kind of French R. Are there many in France who use a rolled R? No, and ironically, my French, I have a very pronounced French R. I am terrible at French. So it's kind of an irony that my French is very good for the R, but my R is very good for French, but I can't do an R for the life of me. So yeah. I don't know, this kind of feels weird, Chompek. Told us you're bribed for playing Cloudy with a Chance of Kittens. Marnix already played it, I think. Because he marked it as already played. Ketamine I like, by the way. Ketamine. It's polished. Like this is one next fest demo. It's not much to judge it on. It's good. I can, yeah. Maybe a bit slow burn, but that's fine. Yeah, so yeah, I'd recommend checking the other streams and see what he. Thanks for the 25 donation. I'll tell Marnix that you for it. But I would, yeah, check his stream because there's still many games on the list, and if I also play the same game, it's gonna be a bit anticlimactic. Does look like I opened the store page quickly. It's I love this balsam. I love buns. But yeah, it's yeah. What's the game like? Suika. That's the one. Suika. I can probably check quickly, but yeah, this is like a Suika game. I think if I check. Oh no, not that one. Oh, he didn't update the last fest yet. Yeah, he didn't seem to have updated the last fest yet. But yeah, he marked it at least. If he didn't play it, we'll just have to specially play the game for you. Yeah. So yeah. Idle Boss Rush. I don't know if the dev is in the in chat for this one. It's an old game. I'll play, but I'm not gonna play it for too long, of course. Oh, thank you. You are awesome too, especially for that 25. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I need to reboot quickly. My brain. I need to reboot. I'm tired. So I'm probably not gonna play much longer. Idle Boss Rush. I don't know if the dev is in the game for this one. I've seen this game before on Reddit. Biterless coin. Biterless coin. Yes. I've seen this one on Reddit actually. Pause. I was interested in it. It's a clicker game. You click. I have an alt clicker. You click. You get coins. You upgrade the town. You unlock new things. It's pretty standard for a clicker game. I want banger music. I won't play all the way through because I don't have well, we don't have time for an idle clicker game. I can give you my feedback though. And my feedback I was having near the end of the demo last time I played this, not this demo but an earlier one, is there was... I'm not sure about the incrementality of this yet. A typical clicker game is very closely related to incremental games, and I'm not sure I don't see how far the scale could go. I feel in the last demo I played most of the game already. And sure, they can become more enemies and such, but it feels like I couldn't really see a point of where the game would progress further to keep me more into the game thing. It's my opinion at least. So the music tracks are linked to the boss you're fighting. But this my big feedback would be, well, no feedback, but like I don't see the progression further. Like I don't know if there's gonna be like a reset where it's like you start over with some extra stuff, like the typical incremental game, or it's just you kick more and more bigger bosses with like new upgrades. But I already couldn't see more. Sub-Zero Black recommends would be cool if enemies move side to side, and I can see that as a suggestion for the game being less static. Because right now it's very staticky. It's like, sure, it moves a bit, that's good, but that's where it ends. Seeing as the dev is not in chat, I'm just gonna move on already, I think, because I played it already. I saw potential, but it, again, I don't see how much further it can go. Yeah. Jerks, they have stream concept. We submit a game to you and you get on a Discord call with you while you roast our games, and we all cry. Well, you don't need to go on a call with me to make me cry. So, wait, no, that's not what you meant. For me, it's I don't like the idea because you put a lot, like it's very dependent on the type of death. Not to be like mean, but it's very like not everyone is cut out for that kind of thing, and it's very easy to get the wrong type of people on there. I think, my opinion at least. But yeah, I don't know if I look at the games on this list. So Avalon's Adventures, my parents were blah 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 blah. Chest of Doom, Craftea, Critical Kosfire, Orbs, River of Frog, Solitaire, Stygian Shadows, A Song in Aliel Narlore, and Worker 7549. Is there any devs from these from these games in the chat? Sub-Zero Black also recommends for the game maybe create areas coming in and out so you can like have active moves. I think he already has a mechanic like that later on in the game where it's like frost builds up and then you can click it to have it pop off. Critter Kosfire demo. Oh, look at that! The wheel spun and got your game out of it. Craftea, I'll get you up next. You are a tiny bit too late. Sorry. I quickly had to browse your page, and the first thing I saw is like this is just this is XCOM combined with what's the game called? There was a soft reboot game from not from the makers, but like inspired heavily by XCOM, which allows you Phoenix Protocol, I think. Phoenix Protocol, Phoenix Point. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So it's an XCOM game as well, but you could also like zoom in and like aim to shoot at the enemies. What made me think I thought of that game quickly. Never played Phoenix Point because they did Epic Games exclusive. So yeah, Killer Kosfire. Let's try this out. See how it goes. Graphics quality extreme. Audio is not max volume. I like this. Right, yeah. Right, introduction death. Anyway, have fun. You'll need to go have dinner. It's way too late. Enjoy your dinner. Take out enemies in turn-based combat spot. Okay, so click, move, take a shot at the enemy, click, aim. Bam! This actually reminds me more of Worms. Like the Worms 3D games, which I'm all for, by the way. But yeah, I see this has some. Yeah. Enemy, can you hit it? Just come a bit closer. Okay. Yeah, I can hit it. I like the music I heard as well, but yeah, it's like XCOM combined with Worms, and I'm all for it actually. I'm kind of surprised not more games have done this yet. A fish turn. Fish is oh no, it's not a fish. Oh, there's more fish. Oh god, that fish has an AK. It has a grenade. Oh. I'm very easily killed. I just find it funny. So wait, you can throw. Oh, easy. Can I still move with this one? So if I move him here, aim. Look, Flicker. No, it's time to be. Aim quickly, good luck. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can't just take your time. So it's a bit more action. I like this. Just doesn't matter. It's not. This is not violent combat, in my opinion. Which I think the guns are the only violent part about it, and it actually makes for a good contrast, in my opinion. I should first move you up. Aim, grab the grenade. Yeet the grenade. Miss the grenade. Easy. Oh god. I forgot about gravity. As you do, of course. Aim, up. Punk. But yeah. It's definitely, it screams silly party game, because I saw you can also play with friends and such. Yeah, I'm sure, because there's no more enemies. Oh, it's spawning new enemies. Oh. Wait, is that... Finish off with... Is that a Gatling gun? Bullet spawn took... Oh! So, the Gatling gun has homing ammo, that's also grenades, that zaps, and then heals. If it also hits an ally. This is just stupid me. I'm gonna have to open the door again. Hi, Nero. Yeah, I feel that's just like the showcase. Critter Kosfire. The game is called Critter Kosfire. Alexandriana. Alex Leonard Creani. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I feel like they have funny looking weapons. On one hand, I agree. On the other hand, it kind of also makes it funny that it's like the contrast of like Call of Duty animal game. And then it's just like real life gun. Also, cat cam again. Here we are again. Hello. Say hi. No. Hello. Okay. I'll open the window for you. Alright. Sorry for being distracted, but cat demanded attention, so cat gets attention. Yeah, I assumed it was like just to showcase, like, oh, this is what you can become. Yeah, fresh stuff. It reminds me of Worms, but in 3D. You know there is actually a 3D Worms game, right? It's literally called Worms 3D, and I also immediately had a callback to this. And as someone else on the world may end, I prefer Valkyria Chronicles. Indeed, this also like this. Now that you mention it, Valkyria Chronicles also has this kind of gameplay where it's like you move around and such, and then like turn-based. It's XCOM, but you have free movement kind of thing. I do not. Armin Takacs go to these games was Hawks of Wars. I've never played that or heard of that one, so I can't vouch for that one. One day everything changed and the friendship fell apart. It's just a prank, bro. Okay, I remember what set them up, but it must have been really bad. Isn't that like how most wars go? It's like, why are we doing this? I don't know. Yeah. I think this is a really very polished game. Income. And I think it's a very polished game. I'm not gonna play this entire level because I don't have to, like, I want to move on to the next game to like try a few more, but I shot him through the legs. Shot him through the legs. It's me. Yeah, I think this has some potential. There's a campaign which is good because I thought this was first more gonna be like PvP party game kind of thing, but if you have a campaign, that's good because single player is just better to have. Yeah, I like this kind of game. I've played XCOM extensively, so it made me happy on that front. I played Worms extensively, it made me happy on that front, and you just grab the two, mash them together. So it worked for me. Here. Highest praise I can give you. It's now on my wish list. I have a wish list of 233 items, so don't get your hopes up too high. But this is something I would keep my eye on, because I do like these. The coveted wish list, yes, the coveted wish list that's already used by 233 other people. But as a case in point, I see this one so far. I think this would be the most enjoyable one. But I might also be recency bias. But yeah, it's a good one. I mean, the demo was polished. I think you have the perfect kind of next best demo, because the game is just polished and ready and working. Not really any bugs. You showcase perfectly how the game works, with like spawning new things, and then you also give like the opinion, like the option to see like this is how the end game looks with like the minigun guy. So I think you touch all the bases. Yeah. Freshen up. I didn't know that. I think if you may know Worms 3D, you literally Google Worms 3D images. Oh god, no, that's not. So as you can see, it's literally Worms 3D. It's a 3D level. You move around with the worms. You shoot them with the typical weapons. It's a lot of shenanigans and fun. But sidetrack, that's not on a to playlist. What is on a to playlist is Craftea, which the dev is still in chat, I hope. Volcanic, hello. Nice to see a friendly face. Nice to see a friendly name. Yeah. Unless people have other suggestions and such, I'll likely keep this as my last game. I'll like round it off because I'm tired and about to drop. Potiguara, I'm here. Enjoyed the last one. Wishlisted. Hell yeah. Yeah. I should actually round up Marnix and see if there are enough next fest demo games with like multiplayer and do a multiplayer version. But yeah. Besides the point, thank you for time and effort to play this demo. There's one dungeon, 3 bound cards for you to explore. Play how long it's like just skipping on all progression is locked. And again, burn right on the main menu. Let's continue. Okay. Profile play customization, people names. Oh, you can add names here. Wait, what was your name? I can't type it. I don't know what it does. Meet me up with Marnix won't multiplayer, mean perfect multiplayer noob. Well, Marnix would be the perfect multiplayer noob. Don't tell him, don't clip this. No. I think gaming wise I am the most gamer out of the three of us. Tutorial recommended. I'll be full select dungeon panel. I think, am I correct? This is heavily inspired by Stacklands, Potiguara, I assume. Waiting for an answer. Just looking at chat. Type faster. Yes, it is. Sorry, don't get that's sorry. But yeah, it's. I saw the store page and I was immediately like, oh yeah, this is Stacklands. And I was already like, yeah, I want to try this out. So, Goblin Hall, basic, not one pose. It's more of a roguelite. Not roguelite perhaps, but roguelite, maybe roguelite, I don't know. Do you really unlock new things? But it's like, it's more session, like, there's more level base, it seems. Can be explored by found here. Chicken. Oh wait. You need to select two. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. I understand. This is a weird selection system. But yeah, I understand. Okay. So you select the two biomes and the dungeon type you want to face. Alright, start game. Bone is a great resource to craft some decent, like bone spear and bone shield. Click to continue. Click to continue. Did I break the game already? I'm clicking. Oh man. Drums 107 on Twitch. Hi. First time chat. Hello. That's a Psyduck. Psy. You need to click harder, will it? Sorry. I just quickly restart. Oh god. My auto clicker was. Is my auto clicker still? Okay, my auto clicker was still on. Whoops. Bugs happen. I hope it doesn't happen too often. It's like a very occasional bug because it will push off people from your next fest, of course. But yeah, that happens. Dumps 107. Oh, you're taking a request. Can I submit my next fest demo? There's in the description somewhere. There should be a form where you can submit your game. But I won't be able to play this on this stream anymore, and I don't know if we'll still have another stream up by the end of the next fest. But you can always come to our Discord, post it on there, and advice for my game and such, and you can have people try out your game there. And sometimes Marnix goes through it as well to check, even does a call to action to get people to submit their games and then play test them as well live on stream. So it should be in. Is it in the description? Might not be in the description. I know it's in the description on YouTube. Let me find it. I think. Yeah, I think if you just go to the YouTube live stream of this one or one of the previous ones, it should be in the description of like, here's the form. Else post it on Discord. Should be able to get answer there as well. Alright, so when you click early, still dealing with that. Definitely post on Potiguara. Yeah, it seems it's happening when you click early. So I was too quick. I was too quick for your game. I get it. Too gamer. I'll keep my hands up in the air. Too much poop lying around. Build an outhouse or turn it into manure, unless you want uninvited rat guests. Filthy Skaven. And thank you for following. Alright, Potiguara, here you are. No pressure. Finding new lands. I don't need to find new lands. I'm gonna let you find it. The plains. I mean, it says something about rats, so that's Skaven, right? Woo! Get a bush. Berries. Oh, that's very good. I get nothing. I'm just gonna grab things. Yeah. Recipe book. Corpse, companion, creature, enemy, food. The recipe book I'm not sold on yet because it's the Stacklands recipes got unsightly eventually when you got a lot of them, but at a very good early game. Because right now this is not something I think I can find where I need from. Anyway, but yeah, so far it's very much. Oh, I can zoom out. Oh, okay, I can zoom out. So cotton plants, water. I can put the water here. Chop down trees. Trainees, RTS really a high skill ceiling in terms of coding. I would say RTS, the issue with RTS is likely your AI needs to be on point. So you need to have like your behavior trees. It can get very complex depending on the type of AI you want. So what makes RTS more difficult compared to like a first-person shooter, for example, or like other kind of games, is just your AI, because the units, if you give an order to units, they need to do smart things. And you can't have them like, oh, just take the long way around. Something that's skippable, people get angry because they don't have control over the game. And they're not doing what you expect them to do. So So I don't think it's necessarily a high skill ceiling, but it does come with some extra things you need to remember, like think about. I like this soft music. Okay, there's something about Skaven Lord that's just excellent combination of dark and love but comically evil. Skaven are just so weird. But yeah, I'm a dwarf boy myself, so filthy Skavens come. Archers can be also pretty. Our volcanic again, archers can also be trained when you go for Warcraft style with small unit size, Supreme Commander, thousands of dudes, Sunstrike, no base building. Yeah, there's so many examples of it. Not Battleborn. But EA also had one where it's just like you have cards. So basically, it was a card game with an RTS built into it as well. It's the scale. Do you want to have like Warcraft where you actually have a hero as well? So it's a bit of an action RPG on top of an RTS. There's so many ways you can go for an RTS. RTS is a very broad pool. Just don't go for a multiplayer PvP RTS game because you need to be able to ensure a player base for that, and you cannot for you cannot ensure that as an indie. Problem. Crafting fabric. I assume this. I'm gonna make a stick. Watch out, guys! I'm making a stick. I've made a stick. I've made 2 sticks. Watch out, guys. Oh, I can't. Okay. Yeah. And multiplayer PvP as well can exist. Multiplayer PvP, you're also competing with the OG StarCraft and the MOBAs, which are RTS lost on the multiplayer. Yeah. Age of Empires. You're also competing Age of Empires, StarCraft. I think those are the 2 big ones. Still RTS. They're still existing. They're still going. It's very hard to pull them out, pull people out of that. Well, that's unfortunate. You still have enough food left to find a new village. Just place your food on the village. Oh, so you have to manually feed them like in Stacklands. You probably want to explain that, or if the idea is like, oh, you're supposed to die. Okay, is calculating multiplayer into project really that complicated? It makes things more complex because you have to think, especially if you're doing competitive. Oh yeah, I did skip the tutorial. Okay, no, never mind, that's on me. But if you're doing multiplayer, if you're doing competitive, where you're playing against others, you need to have server authenticated code, and it's already more complex because you need to make sure that people don't feel lag when they play the game, but they also can't cheat. And it just makes it so much more complex to handle. But the main issue is where I'm saying if you don't want to make a multiplayer RTS PvP game, is if you rely on the multiplayer PvP part for your game to sell. If you only have 10 people that buy the game, those 10 people won't enjoy the game, won't be able to enjoy the game to the fullest because they can only play with those 10 people. You need to have an active player base to be able to do a multiplayer PvP. And I don't think most indies can guarantee that at all. So that's like, you can have multiplayer in your RTS game, but don't have that be the focus point. Be it like, you can do comp stomps against comp AI and such, but you can also play together or play against someone, but have that be on the side and not be the core of your gameplay loop. Right, I'm just... Now that I know I can manually feed them. Yeah. Right, Potiguara, this time don't die. I'm talking to you. Don't let me down. Speed this up, okay. I'll actually focus on the game, so I'm gonna... Ooh, there's a cow! Moo! And it's very good, I'm finding berries again. I will never stop making that joke. Well, I'm gonna get a new villager, because I know now I can do that. Bomb. Leather and raw meat. Okay, now... Marnix has joined us, yay! You can go into the forest. Okay, yeah, okay, so that's how it works. Understood. What does needed him do? Okay, explore flame spawn. Well, I know that already, but 1 stick plus 2 wood. Okay, because that's the one thing I would say. You have a recipe book, but it's such a very extensive recipe book. I think you could probably do with something a bit more cut down, quickly to the point. Like, oh yeah, these are like common crafting things and such. Alright, I'm gonna. There's poop. Poop. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna turn those into sticks, because I'm gonna actually crack the sword. Okay. Where are my plates? Are the plates gone? Oh, plates are gone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just disappeared. If you happen to find a Japanese village in game with Ghostbusters but Marnix inside it, you'll feel right at home, training a squire. Oh my. What? Squire now. Marnix, go chop wood. I can actually tell Marnix to do things now. Hell yeah. Bomb. Oh, so it's like Pokemon trading card system where it's like, he had 1 attack, I have 2 attacks, so I do 2 damage to him, but he also gets a counter attack for 1, even if I kill him. Makes sense. Find some new places. Water, I can put some bones on the side, a rock. Oh, milk! Milk! It's strong, Marnix. New land, leather. Yeah. So yeah. Well, I am going to say I'm going to leave the stop game at this already. I feel I'm going to be wishlisting this. Let's give you the mark of honor already. The thing is, it's just I'm gonna be sitting here. It's a slow burn game. It's wishlisted. Yeah, I'm gonna slowly head off. I feel like I'm mentally my brain has shut off like an hour ago, I think. So I'm just auto cruising. I like this kind of game. It feels polished, so it seems to only be doing some things different. Because the Stacklands is one singular progression game, whereas this is more of a you try and try again, and you like go for different dungeons, like different levels and such. And it also like it's Stacklands, but it seems to do it in a different approach, in a good way. It feels polished. UI seems good. Some nice animations. The tweening is nice. The UX feels it feels very nice to play. Feels bullish. Feels bullish. Yes. It's polished. This is a good Next Fest game, and I say I hope you have success on the Next Fest. Same to the previous game. Already got out of my mind. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if Marnix is going to be doing another Next Fest stream. I don't know if I'll be doing another Next Fest stream. We'll see. Have fun, I'd say. Have a nice weekend. Sorry for just suddenly abruptly ending words. Have a nice weekend. So both Twitch and YouTube. Oh, people, if you're still here, we just released or post-mortem on, if I go to YouTube, where's my gold button games? If I go, how much money our horror game earned? Hell yeah! Go watch our video. Follow us if you haven't yet. Give it a like. Give it a don't give it a dislike. Give it a like. It talks about how our last game went. Stonks, I think. Yeah. Enjoy your evening. Have a good one all. Good night. Now I have to awkwardly find out how to stop the stream. I think it's this button.